to get a look at Jason Dominguez. August 22nd in 9 games at 419. Yankee said, get on up here. Play for us. Driven out to left field and deep. Going back, Alvarez turning, looking. Welcome to the big leagues.
Con los rompe discoteca. Tú quieres duro. 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 Hoy te demostramos que somos los nuevos jefes del underground. Quieres duro. Dale duro y dale más.
It is high, it is far, it is gone.
Los verdaderos. Vamos pa' la calle.
Mixing live straight from New York City.
Hola mi gente. How's everyone doing today? I am Roberto Ruiz, aka Don Sicario. Welcome back to another episode of Don Yankee con el Bori, brought to you by NYYNEWS. Yankee fans rejoice as the force is strong with these new wave of Yankees Padawans. Jason Dominguez, the Martian, El Marciano, has been showing out for the New York Yankees in his MLB debut so far. In his first game in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Had a home run. Good for you, kid. This new wave of young talent has been brought up supposedly by Hal Steinbrenner. Hal Steinbrenner told Cashman, listen, bring up the kids. I don't want to hear anything. Bring them up, and that's that. We need to see what we got. We need to see what we have in order to move forward. Like I've been saying to you guys before, man, the process is Hal Steinbrenner wants to see what Cashman has been working on all these years, collecting these prospects. And let me say, so far these prospects they look pretty good. Of course, they need some seasoning, but the future seems bright. It seems pretty bright in the Bronx. Jason Dominguez right now with a .333 average, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, with a 1.143 OPS. Yeesh. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, if this is going to be the future center fielder for the New York Yankees. I mean, of course, the rookie's going to have moments where he doesn't seem like the Martian, right? When pitchers start adjusting to him and they just start throwing a bunch of sloppy off-speed pitches to him to see what he got. He might have some time, you know, he might have a moment where he's not going to look good. But at the end of the day, he's showing life. Austin Wells, Jason Dominguez were called up. And all of a sudden, this New York Yankees team seems like it has life. 5-game winning streak. We're closing off the series against the Detroit Tigers today. And the Yankees, 6.5 games behind in the wild card game. Do we have a chance? I mean, if you're looking at the schedule, it doesn't seem too bad. We have 3 games against Milwaukee, 4 games against Boston, which Boston has been the Yankees' daddy this season. But I don't know, with this new wave, with this new energy that these kids have brought up to this club, who knows? Anything can happen. After the Boston series, we have 3 games against Pittsburgh, 3 games against Toronto, 3 games against Arizona, another 3 games against Toronto, and 3 games against the Kansas City Royals. I don't want to amp myself up. I know we all over the place, but you never know. You never know, kid. They could put on a run, and if the Yankees get hot right now, this will be the perfect time for them to get hot. Just in time to go into the playoffs. I mean, I did read somewhere where my guy Dane Huber on Twitter was saying that even if we did make the playoffs, Wells and Dominguez are not playoff eligible. And that kind of hit me with a whom, whom, whom. You know, it was like, well, okay. You know, there goes a little bit of hope I had. But still, you know, of course, anything can happen in baseball, but at the same time, we all kind of we've accepted that the Yankees weren't going to make the playoffs. We've accepted that the Yankees could most likely be a below 500 team. And with the schedule coming up right now, like how Aaron Boone loves to say, it's right there in front of you. It's right there in front of us. And it is for them. They have a chance to kind of decide their fate, especially with Toronto and Boston. And right now, with the way the Texas Rangers have regressed and they are playing terrible ball. You know what, Rangers fan, that's what y'all get for doing the roll call. And not only did y'all steal the roll call from us, but y'all disrespected us on Twitter y'all disrespecting us about complaining about it. Talking all this nonsense. Look at how your team is. Ever since that roll call, I don't know, Papi. Y'all haven't been playing good. The Rangers haven't been playing good. It's a curse. But anywho. Everson Pereira, his average is a little low. You know, his numbers don't look good. I don't even want to mention them. I don't even want to mention them. And Austin Wells as well. Their numbers aren't good, but they're up. And whatever they're doing in the clubhouse, whatever energy, whatever vibes they're giving off, I'll accept it because this team seems like it has a new boost of energy. You know, with Aaron Judge being Aaron Judge, man, I really wish Aaron Judge would have been healthy the entire season. And I know I'm not the only one. Everybody knows it. Even fans that aren't Yankee fans. If Judge would have been healthy the entire year, he would have had a repeat of what he did last year. But c'est la vie. I'm not mad at the captain. But speaking of the captain, man, when asked about this new wave of Padawans coming up in the system, they were talking about comparison to the 2017 wave when he came up with Sanchez and also all these other dudes. He said this new wave, in his opinion, were better. That's high praise coming from a Capitan. You know, and if you kind of look at it, if you look at the metrics, both the nerds and the average Joes can all agree that this wave is pretty good. And they do seem to be better than the old baby bombers. I'm not going to call them the baby bombers. I'm going to call them the Padawans. That's, you know, the Star Wars theme in Yankee Stadium and the Yankees organization is palpable. So I'm going to go with the Padawans. Y'all don't have to like it. Some might like it, some might not like it, but I'm not going to go with this Yankees Ute thing. I don't like it. To me, I don't like it. So I'm not going to do that. And especially since Michael K was the one that was presenting it. Like, we don't know.
Damn,
me and the boys
son.
out here, we don't acknowledge Michael K that much. So you do whatever you want with that. But the New York Yankees are 6.5 games behind in the wild card. Some might say we have a chance. Some might say, they do have a chance, but of course they're going to blow it. At this point, it doesn't even matter. At this point, we're in this early spring training right now, just seeing what the team got with the new wave. So we're finally excited for baseball, Yankees baseball again. And if you're still miserable and you're still upset, I get it. I'm not gonna knock your hustle because at the end of the day, we can't forget this miserable season. And Hal Steinbrenner said that they're bringing in a third-party team to analyze everything that the organization has been doing, the analytic crew, like just everything, all of Cashman's goons and all his people, his team. They're gonna be watched. They're gonna have somebody else come outside from the outside into this organization to kind of help Hal Steinbrenner out. Hal Steinbrenner's like, look, whatever you're doing, it's not working. So we're going to bring these fools in, and they're going to let us know what's going on. And a lot of teams do it. And quite frankly, I'm surprised it took this damn long. And I've been saying it for a while. Hal Steinbrenner seems like he never knew what the hell was going on. This year seems different, like we've been talking about. It finally seems like Hal Steinbrenner woke up and after them boos, he's kind of like, yo, what's going on? Hold on. I think I might have to get involved a little bit more to understand what's going on. I'm getting booed. This is already twice, bro. Twice that these fans are booing me. So it does seem like Hal Steinbrenner's paying attention. He stopped Cashman from making trades. We all knew that. Now there's word is that he's the reason behind the baby bombers getting called up. He didn't want to wait. He wanted to see what they got now. He wanted to see what the Yankees organization is working with. So they could kind of go into the offseason with an idea and kind of go from there. I don't know if that's true or not. You know how Twitter is. Twitter dumb. I don't know. Rumors galore on social media. So, but I would like to believe it. I would like to believe that Hal Steinbrenner is kind of engaging his inner George, like his father a bit, and kind of making big boy moves. But the force is strong with the Padawans. Yankee fans, be happy. Because if things work out, Jason Dominguez is going to be what we've all expected him to be. He's going to be what we've been wanting him to be. He's going to be a player, I mean, that was compared to Mickey Mantle. Jason Dominguez was compared to Mickey Mantle. And so far, I mean, of course, it's so damn early. You know, it's so damn early. We can't sit here and do this comparison, even though the Yankees were the ones that did it. But, you know, they set this kid up early for failure, comparing him to the big greats. But, you know, let's roll with it. It's fun. It's fun. And, I mean, in his first at bat, I remember I was watching ESPN, or I forgot who the hell it was. They were talking about the series against the Houston Astros. And because he made his debut in Houston. And he had to face Verlander. And everybody's like, oh, good luck. Guess what, fools? Guess what, jabronis? Home run. You know, so far the hype is cool. The hype is crazy. You know, it's crazy because the comparisons with Jason Dominguez and Mickey Mantle, a lot of those comparisons. But what's crazy is that they're the only two to have multiple homers before turning 21. Mickey Mantle and Jason Dominguez. So it's a cool comparison, and it's cool for it to actually work out that way. You know, so I'm excited. I know a lot of you Yankee fans are excited too. You don't have to hold back. You know, I understand there's some fans that are just like, well, it doesn't matter. We're not making it to the World Series. Whatever. We've acknowledged that. We've acknowledged all of these things. We've acknowledged what the real issue with this organization is. We've acknowledged what the issue with this roster is. Like, we're past all of that. Right now, we're at the point where we just want to be happy and we just want to see some good baseball. And so far, these young Padawans are bringing that. They're bringing some life to the club. Unfortunately, though, Anthony Rizzo, Rizzo, Paisan. Rizzo's not going to play the rest of the year. You know, it's sad news. I mean, we're not surprised. Nobody's really surprised. They should have been shut him down a long time ago. But the Yankees seem to be late on a lot of things. For instance, they should have been brought up the baby bombers, the young Padawans, a long time ago. Who knows? We might have had a chance to fight right now in this wild card race. We would have probably had a better chance. Instead of 6 games behind, who knows? 3 games behind, 2 games behind. I don't know. But Hal Steinbrenner, if it's true that you're the reason behind just having all the prospects come up and they're like, bump it, let's just see what they got. Good for you, kid. Well, good for you, OG. Give some life to this damn organization. Give some life to this fan base. You know, because there wasn't much life. This team was dead. You know, there wasn't really much to be excited about. We do have Old Timers Day coming up, which is wild. I remember I was listening to the K show, and Don, I agree with Don. He was like, this is a scam. They shouldn't even call it Old Timers Day. They should just celebrate a day where we're celebrating the 1998 Yankees, because none of them are playing. Like, they're not gonna. It's not the same. And I feel sorry for the folks that are not aware that on Old Timers Day they're not gonna play. I feel bad because they're in for a rude awakening, but whatever. A fully operational Death Star. A fully operational Death Star right now, right? The force is really strong with these kids. And I'm excited. I really want to see what's going to happen. I want to see how this September is. Because if they don't make it into the wild card, you know, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't even be that upset. I've already passed that time of being upset. But I'm curious to see how things turn out in the offseason. What are the Yankees going to do? Who's going to be in left field? Who's going to be in center field? Is Dominguez going to get an opportunity? Oswald Peraza, who's been getting hot lately, is he going to be able to start at third? Like, is Pereira going to start in left field? Are they going to go? There's a lot of rumbling about Cody Bellinger. I see a lot of fans still on the Soto wave. Like, of course, y'all have heard me before. I love Soto. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. But to me, a big Yankee move would be getting Cody Bellinger. I see a lot of fans mixed on it. Some want him, some don't. If they get him, I'll be excited. Lefty bat, great defense. He can always switch up to first base. If some of the prospects get called up, because we still have some good prospects in the minors right now, besides the Martians. So let's see what happens. There's some Japanese players available this offseason, some pitchers, and if they do go that route and bring in some of these Japanese aces, we can always use the arms. We don't know what Sevy's gonna be. I don't even know if they bring Sevy back. It would be real Yankee-ish if they do bring him back on a 1-year deal, like a prove-it deal. If they do that, fine. I'm not even upset with him. I like Sevy. He's been all over the place this year, let's be honest, but then he shows moments where he still got it. So let's keep an eye out. Let's see. The season hasn't ended, but a lot of us are we're already past the season. We're waiting for the off season. We're interested in seeing what happens next. Like, I'm very, very curious to see what Hal Steinbrenner does this off season with the brass. What shakeups are they gonna have? Who are they gonna bring in? Who's gonna be replaced? Brian Cashman's not gonna be fired. Aaron Boone's not going to be fired. I mean, there was word today. I saw a quote with Aaron Judge. They asked him about Aaron Boone, and he said Aaron Boone that's their guy. We got the captain vouching for Aaron Boone, and the last time Aaron Judge vouched for somebody and spoke up, well, let's just say, let me correct that. Last time he spoke up, when Hal asked him, moves were made. So if Aaron Judge is vouching for Boone, guess what? Hal's going to listen to him. Because, and I don't disagree with Aaron Judge. I understand Aaron Boone. We've discussed this numerous times. We're beating on a dead horse right now. But I believe even Aaron Judge knows it. He's like, listen, Boone's not the problem. The construction, the players, da-da-da-da-da. We know that's the real problem. Bring us some better players. So, be excited, folks. It's okay to feel excited. Don't let none of these cornballs tell you not to be. Because at least we're able to see what we've been waiting for a long time. The force is strong. I'm excited. I know you can tell in my voice. But Jason Dominguez and Marciano, man, and in his very first roll call, my guy busted out the ET. He took both of his pointing fingers, touched them together like how ET does, and then he took his right hand and pointed up to the sky. Wow. John Sterling's first home run call for him, El Marciano, my favorite Martian, or something like that. I dig it. It was simple but yet nice. Because sometimes John Sterling be coming up with some wild stuff, but I'll take it. I like it. Jason Dominguez, you see him out there, he's always smirking, always smiling. He just seems happy. He seems, and everybody's saying, a lot of the players are saying that he seems composed. He seems like he's been there. That's cool. He has a little bit of he's funny looking. I ain't gonna lie. He look like a little tank. But that swing looks beautiful. I seen on Twitter this comparison of his swing next to Juan Soto's swing. And I was like, hold up. That looks familiar, kid. It looks very familiar. But I mean, of course, come on. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go down that road. I'm still a big Juan Soto fan. I still want the Yankees to go for him. I don't know if that's going to happen. Free agency, maybe. But I feel like, we're going to be battling it out with the Mets if that's the case. But, anywho, Follow me on Twitter at Don Sicario1. Follow at NYYNEWS, my guy Felix. Follow my guy Ruben at Ruben Cruz. We're trying to cook up, folks. Like and subscribe to this video. Leave your comments. Let us know what you think. Remember, our opinions matter, folks. Don't let none of these jabronis tell you that your opinions don't matter, because they do. Hit up the shop at NYYNEWS on Twitter. Treat yourself. Gift yourself. Remember, folks, at the end of the day, hold it down.
Live straight from New York City.